Hey everyone, this is Frank from Bloc again. I'm here at 9 Christopher Street in the West Village. Just looking to give you a little taste of the neighborhood around here. This is an absolutely fantastic street, and I think it's definitely worth touring the street a little bit and seeing what the neighborhood's like. I'll also take you right by the building too. So right here we're looking down Christopher Street in this direction. And over in this direction we've got Greenwich Ave running north-south right here, and then Avenue of the Americas, 6th Ave, running to the right over there. So you're very close to a lot of main thoroughfares here. Let me just show you a little bit of the exterior of the building here, and then I want to show you some of the shops and restaurants around. The building is this one right here. I'll go all the way up. The address is 9 Christopher Street, as I said. It's got all of the fire escapes and scaffolding on the outside. Really beautiful building, actually. It's one of the taller ones on this block. And it's got a nice kind of West Village facade to it. Let me walk up to the door to get you a better idea of what it looks like. So right now, crossing Christopher Street, and we come to the front door. It is currently locked. I can't get in right now, but I'm gonna go inside a little later and do a tour of a unit. But you can see in there, simple hallway. It doesn't have any amenities like a lot of the buildings we came across in the West Village here. You don't get a rooftop, you don't get a doorman, nothing like that. But it's really well situated, and everything you need is kind of on this block. So let me show you around. One of my favorite parts right here is this wine bar right on the corner right here. So there's this little tiny kind of alleyway right here. This isn't even really a through street. So just for some vantage, here's Christopher Street. We are going down. I don't even know what the street is called. But you can see really beautiful, kind of townhouse type vibe in here. And check out this wine bar, these huge open windows. Look how beautiful this is. I'd love to spend some time here. Probably a little later on today. Really beautiful, just feels really open and casual. And you can see how shady it is here. There's so many trees, and the buildings are not so tall that, they block any of the sun, but also it's just kind of a nice shade that makes it pleasant to walk around. And you can see a lot of the buildings have similar facades to 9, so this is the building you could live in right here, 9 Christopher Street, and here's some others down the block. And I'll take you down this way too, just because it's so nice. Look at the exterior of this building, like absolutely beautiful. I'm sure super modern on the inside, but looks kind of rustic and dilapidated on the outside, which is really cool. Let's see, so we walk down Christopher Street. I'm not sure what street this is on the corner here, but you can see lots of beautiful buildings, beautiful facade right here. That's another one, probably about similar height as 9 Christopher. Just walking you down the block here. So at the end, actually at the corner here, we'll hit Waverly Street, so the corner of Waverly and Christopher, which are 2 big streets in East Village. And really nice. And it looks like there are some bigger apartment buildings. Looks like, maybe a little more expensive on the corners here. But let me just give you a sense for what this block looks like. So we're coming on to the corner of Waverly and Christopher right here. And you can see it's a beautiful Manhattan day, probably in the low 70s. Gorgeous right there. And same up this street. So let me go out into the middle of the street here once this car's passed and give you a look of this entire block. Let's see how many more cars we have here. Okay, I think we're clear here. So this is all of Christopher Street right here. On the left-hand side, right there, that is where 9 Christopher Street is. So this should give you a good idea of the neighborhood where this building's located. I'll now take you inside.